Yo, what is up guys, it's Pedro here, and today the Washington Commanders officially signed first round pick Jahan Dotson to a 4-year deal worth roughly $15 million. They also signed 4 other rookies, so we'll briefly talk about that in today's video and what to expect from those rookies in their rookie year. So if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for Washington and NFL content, close to 8,000 subscribers. So please help me get there. Also hit that like button and turn those notifications on so you never miss a video. It really does help out the channel a ton. And go ahead and follow the Twitter, first link in the description. Now let's get right into the video. So I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below, what are your stat predictions for Jahan Dotson in his rookie year? Let's say assuming he stays healthy, he plays in 15, 16 plus games. Let me know down below what you guys think his stats will be. So, I already read it, but it's a 4-year deal worth roughly $15.05 million. So I assume that's like a pretty much standard deal. Like there's really, you can't really negotiate too much. It's really, kind of a set price, and you can move a little bit up and down, but usually it's pretty much the same price for that slot every year in terms, it'll go up when the cap goes up, but it's usually around the same. There's a few picks every year that, the player or the agent tries to get more than they're supposed to or more than they're projected to, and it takes a while longer, like it goes into training camp. But most of the time it's done around this time. Most of the rookies have been signed, and this is a standard deal. It's going to be a 4-year, $15 million deal, and then there's a 5th-year option after that. And if Jahan Dotson ends up being a really good receiver, I mean, that is an absolute steal. You get him for a little bit of a little under $4 million a year for a guy that could potentially be a number 2 or even better receiver. Like if he ends up being that, you got a really good player under contract for very cheap for 4 years. So that's why obviously first round picks are very valuable, because not only do you have access to great players, but you get them at a very, very low rate. So that's the Jahan Dotson news. And this was, earlier we went over this, a week ago or 2 weeks ago. These are the other picks that signed their contracts: Sam Howell, Cole Turner, Chris Paul, and Christian Holmes. So both 7th round picks, both 5th round picks, and now Jahan Dotson. All those guys have been signed. The terms of the contract right here, this is Chris Paul's deal. So it's a 4-year deal worth, a little under $4 million, about $3.764 million, and it has $105,000, basically $104,000 signing bonus and base salaries of $705,800. You guys can read it. It's not a big deal at all. Very standard 7th round contract. If it wasn't, that's when it'd take a little bit longer and maybe you'd get a little bit more out of it. And then Cole Turner, 4-year, $3.99 million deal, was a 5th round pick, and kind of a mid to late 5th round pick. And then Sam Howell was an early, I think he was the first pick in the 5th round, and he's a 4-year, $4.02 million deal. So any of these guys hit, and it's a steal. I mean, Sam Howell, I think he's going to be at the minimum a good backup or a backup in this league, and if he is, then that's a steal. $1 million per year for a backup. Like the going rate for backups is $3, $4, $5, $6 million a year if it's a good backup. Obviously, you can get cheap backups, veteran guys, for $1, $2 million a year, but the good backups, they're pretty expensive. So it's a valuable asset to have for 4 years. If Heineke moves on after this year, then you can have Sam Howell in there as a backup, and you'll be able to have him for pretty cheap. So let's see, and yeah, those are the 3 deals. Nothing major. The guys that haven't been signed yet: 2nd round pick Phidarian Mathis, 3rd round pick Brian Robinson, and 4th round pick Percy Butler. So kind of those middle round guys. I think usually maybe the 3rd round picks usually take the longest. Like I remember, in Terry McLaurin's year, it took a while. I think he was like the last player that the Washington Commanders signed to the rookie deal, and hopefully they can sign him to a extension this offseason relatively soon, because I want to see Terry in OTAs and training camp balling out and getting ready for the season. So excited to see these guys at OTAs, especially the rookies. I think it starts the 24th. I could be wrong though. So sometime next week the OTAs start. I think it's 24th to 26th, and they got a little bit of a break, and then they got a few more days after that. So definitely excited for that. Get to see these guys on the field all together for the first time. And I'm not going to get into expectations for these rookies too much on here. I did talk about it a ton on my last stream, but Jahan Dotson definitely, hopefully he can, take some pressure off of Terry McLaurin, even off of Curtis Samuel. He's going to be able to play in the slot and the outside. And a lot of people think, myself included, he's one of the most NFL-ready rookie receivers this year. So if that's the case, he's got to ball out in his rookie year. And I'm not saying that he needs to go out there, get over 1,000 yards. That would be nice. But if he can go out there, get you 650, 700 plus, I think that would be a rookie year. And I don't think that's, asking too much of him for, as a rookie, to go for 700 plus. I really don't think it's unrealistic, as long as he does play those 16, 17 games. I don't think he'll be used too much as a punt returner and kick returner, just because you're usually first round picks. You don't want to have them out there, just as a risk, because you did invest a valuable asset in this player, and punt returners get injured a lot. So maybe he'll be like a spot returner, like, if you need a big play, you can put him back there. He can do it, but I think Alex Erickson will be their punt returner / kick returner. So that's going to be it for today's video. I know it's a quick one, and I know, some people wanted to hear this update. So there you go. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a video. And let me know any videos you guys want to see over the next week. Peace, guys.